Yerski, what's hood, what's gunning? Welcome back to another video with your guy Jim, man. Listen, try not to pay too much attention to the lip. I did get into a little scuffle last night, but I handled my scandal. We back on YouTube. Listen, we got a goodie today, bros. Well, I ain't even gonna say a goodie because it looked like a content creator is the reason why his brother lost his life. And we never want that, bro. Content creator, best friend, bodied by his daughter's boyfriend over an Instagram post. Now, that don't really explain too much, so we just gonna have to get right to this video to see what's really going on, gang. Shout out to the family. Let's see what happened, man. Like, it must have got mixy online, bro. Let's go.
Came to give out blessings, man. You already know what it is, man. We came to bless some folks. Student, got some money for you. Get some money.
What's good, Facebook, man? Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for the positive feedback yesterday, man, or the other day, you know what I'm saying, on the music. The 2 songs I dropped for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of positive feedback, a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? So I want to thank y'all for that positive support, you know what I'm saying, first of all.
3 murdered, and loved ones say it was the boyfriend of one of his daughters who shot and him.
The victim's family is now worried after they say the boyfriend took off with the daughter.
He said something about his friends being killers, and Keith said,
Wait, so your daughter's boyfriend pop you and then take off with your daughter, so either he kidnapped your daughter or your daughter willingly went with him after he busted cap in your ass? Nah, bro, something ain't right. I'll disown my daughter for this.
you know, you can have whatever you have going on, but you got to get out of my house. Like, you can't stay here no more.
If your guardian was anything like my mother, it wasn't even a thought that while I was under her roof as a teenager, I could have someone I consider my girlfriend to live with me. But that's not the case for all parents.
Same.
And I'm not.
My mom's wasn't with none of that growing up, bro. I could have shorties come over, but they couldn't spend a night, and they definitely couldn't live with me.
Say that's right or wrong, but I am here to go over a story that shows why this can be a terrible idea. Social media could be a dangerous tool. Some people get it, some people don't. Some people gotta go through these experiences to learn. I was one of them. But for some people, it's too late for they realize they don't get another second chance at life. A young man who lost both of his parents gets accepted and moved in with his girlfriend family. This young man been doing this since 17, now 18. But after one post, after putting the very same man's house in jeopardy that took you in, you decide to take his life in front of his daughter, who's your girlfriend, and not to mention in front of his other 2 daughters. For what? I plan on trying to explain why, at least what's presented to the public, while giving you a dive of who the victim is and how he lost his life, may he rest in peace, and who the suspect is and how he's now fighting for his life. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, the man will later discuss who lost his life. At one point in time, he was very close to a Florida rapper, Nino Brown, a man once affiliated with DJ Khaled, who now managed to make a comfortable living being a vlogger with over 1 million subscribers. Some of his best work is giving words of encouragement.
Hey, something. When God done move you out the way of certain people, man, stay out the way. When God done move you from a certain place, don't go back there. It's something finna happen to them people that you love, that you miss so much. They finna go through something. And God trying to protect you from the storm, but you missing them, man.
Now, I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to this dude, Nino Brown, bro. He been around for a long time, bro. One of my mans from PA, his name Jonathan, director Diego, he his video man. Well, he be doing his videos sometimes. And he been doing this for a long time, way before I even thought about getting on YouTube. So shout out to him for being consistent.
The spirit of loneliness get to you to make you want to go back there. You finna turn to Lot's wife. You gonna turn to a pillar of salt. Cause God trying to protect you from the drought that's finna come. That person finna reach poverty. That place you come from, man, it's finna reach mass destruction. It's a storm coming, man. And God trying to pull you up under this umbrella. But some kind of reason, you letting that enemy trick you to go back to people that God done move you out the way from. When God move you out the way, man, stay out the way, because God only protect the people he loves. You blocking your blessing, messing with them people that he got a lesson to teach to. God finna burn that shit down. God finna teach them a lesson. God finna put something on their ass for things that they did in the past. And don't you block your blessings trying to block them from their karma. Let me tell you something. Let God work.
Some years back, Nino Brown managed to drop a song with the Sir Smile instrumental. That song was received well, with over 300,000 views and counting.
There's gonna be some stuff you see that make it hard for you to smile. Get back up on your feet and show your teeth.
And back then, in a lot of Nino Brown videos, you would see what some would consider a Curl City legend. A man who go by the name of Pimpin' Chief 305. His real name is Keith Poole. This was a man who was known to have pretty women around him all the time. A man who also was an inspiring rapper and also a loving father of 3 girls. This him and Nino Brown giving money to the homeless, as Nino Brown gave one of his inspiring speeches.
You understand me? You ain't blessing people, you don't count out here. We blessing people every day, year round. Both school.
Now, walking around with a crown is outrageous, gang. I be seeing these podcast hosts and all that with these crowns and stuff on and the king chair. Like, I guess I get it for podcast purposes, but to actually be walking around in the street with a crown, nigga, who you think you is? Ooh, I respect it, though. I respect the hustle.
Got some money for you, give some money. The real blessing is until you give out something and pay somebody that can't repay you back.
But on August 19th, 2024,
Keep it a band. Y'all think they took the money back from the homeless dude after the video cut? Keep it a band. I heard they be taking the money back. Sources said I heard they be taking the money back after they do this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
on Monday, just before 5 p.m., local authorities in Pompano Beach will report that Keith Poole was shot to death in his front yard, broad daylight, in front of his 3 daughters.
That's out of line, bro. That's foul play, bro. Flag on the play, bro. You body him in front of his 3 daughters. Mind you, he allowed you to live with him. He took you in. He trusted something about you.
This incident happened on the 1500 block of Northeast 28th Street in Pompano Beach. When officers arrived, they found Poole shot multiple times outside his home. The suspect was his 17-year-old daughter's boyfriend, who happened to escape before being on a run with the daughter.
Night, a father of 3 murdered and loved.
Yo, he better have kidnapped that girl. I ain't wishing that on her, but if she willingly went with the man she watched pop her father gang, I can't respect it, bro. Disown that daughter, even though you dead, so you can't disown her. The family got to disown her.
Say it was the boyfriend of one of his daughters who shot and killed him.
The victim's family is now worried after they say the boyfriend took off with the daughter.
CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is at BSO headquarters with what loved ones are saying tonight.
Those who knew 44-year-old Keith Poole tell me he would do absolutely anything for his 3 daughters. In fact, I'm told that he took his oldest daughter's boyfriend in when he had nowhere else to go. The people who loved Keith...
How old is this nigga, bro? How old is your daughter that you allowed her boyfriend to stay with you? I can't see myself doing that. Like, my moms would never let me do that with a shirt, let her move in. Unless maybe she got pregnant or something early on. She ain't had no family. I don't know. Maybe she would have. If extensive circumstances like that was going on, like, possibly. But my mom's was never with it, bro. It be 2, 3 a.m. My mom's will realize I still got company. She putting up her own money to put him in the cab. Like, nah, she gotta go. You can't. What? Nah, I ain't speak to her mother to know that she could spend the night. Like, she gotta go home. Like, and no, you not taking her to no train, little bum ass nigga. My mom's like basically call me a bum. Like, and no, you not putting her on no train. Like, I'm about to give you money to walk her to the cab. Like, you know what I'm saying? And call the cab to put in the cab. Like, my mom was serious about that.
Will say he's the kind of guy who would do anything to help someone who needed it.
He was such a people person, like, and everybody loved him, and just like he would give the shirt off of his back for anybody. The last of a dying breed in today's world.
Bridget Donovan dated Poole on and off for more than a decade, and she says his personality was simply magnetic.
He was just very fun. He was outgoing. He lived by the moment.
But the father of 3, who was adored by so many, would have it.
My boy had him a snow bunny. My boy like to ski.
life tragically cut short. According to police, they received a call about a shooting on the 1500 block of Northeast 28th Street in Pompano Beach shortly before 5 p.m. on Monday. When officers arrived, they found Poole shot multiple times outside of his home. Donovan says his 17-year-old daughter's boyfriend is the one who pulled the trigger.
Her boyfriend, who also lived in the home with them, it was found out that he had a weapon in the home, and Keith told him that he had to leave. The kid walked out and said something about his friends being killers, and Keith said, you know, you can have whatever you have going on, but you got to get out of my house. Like, you can't stay here no more. And
so what? He told him he got to leave because he bringing guns in his crib, which is respectable. I let you stay here and you're going to be bringing illegal weapons in my crib. You tweaking. So I kick you out, and then you're going to say, oh, you kicking me out? Don't you know my friends is killers? Bro. That's why you can't. Bro, you gotta. I'm sorry, bro. After a certain age, I give up on certain people, bro. After a certain age, bro, it's no saving you. Like, I just did you a solid. I let you stay here in my crib with my daughter, stupid, and then you gonna try to up the blick on me talking about your friends is killers? Nigga, nah.
The boy pulled out the gun and shot him in the neck and chest.
Donovan says Poole took his daughter's boyfriend in after his parents died and treated him like a son. Now she says the boyfriend and Poole's daughter are missing and says the family fears for her life.
Nobody has contact with her. Nobody knows where she is. She's a minor, and we believe
she's a minor, and you let her boyfriend move in with you? That was the first mistake, gang. She's a minor, and you let her have a live-in dick? You let her have live-in yaki? Live-in boyfriend? Nah, hell nah, bro. Nah, hell nah, bro. Hell nah. I ain't with it, bro. I ain't with that. Nah, not my daughter. Yo, come on, bro. For me to even extend myself to possibly do this, my daughter had to be a grown woman, maybe like moving back in because something went wrong and she moving back into the house and she got a boyfriend that she already been having for 2 years or whatever. Like, and like, I know him. I don't even know, bro. This is extensive. Like, it's crazy.
that she's in danger.
We're withholding the name of the daughter and her boyfriend as police continue this investigation. Anyone who has any information about this fatal shooting in Pompano Beach is asked to come forward. Remember, you can remain anonymous.
Now, at this point, family and friends of Keith Poole went to social media looking for answers. One person went to Facebook quoting, "No, fam, excuse they grammar. I had to read it like 10 times, but I'm going to try to read around it or paraphrase more or less." This person wrote, "If anyone in Florida or Ohio sees these two people, please report immediately to 911. Quoting, this young man shot and killed his girlfriend dad in front of her younger siblings and then took off with Jessie, who was the young girl named and just 17 years old, in front of her younger siblings." They then went on to quote that she willingly left because she believed she was scared that if she didn't go, her boyfriend would have did more damage.
Do we know this to be a fact, though? They believe she left because she was scared. Like, did he force her? Did he say, like, come with me or, you know what I mean, something bad gonna happen?
At the time that her life was in danger and wanted people to help and share the post, quoting at the very end, "We love you, Keith Poole. We will find them and he will suffer." Now, this young man was identified as Lon Jones, just 18 years old. Here's pictures of him and his girlfriend Jessie on Facebook.
Nah, hell nah. This how your daughter posting and you let her boyfriend live in the crib? I mean, maybe he was better off letting her boyfriend live in the crib so she don't be out here, you know what I mean, possibly spreading the box to a bunch of niggas. You like, you know what? It's safe. She got one boyfriend. This her boyfriend. I know him. Man, I'm just trying to think in the mind of the deceased, bro, because that's her pops. Like, I'm trying to figure out what would make you do that. Like, I need y'all in the comments, bro. Talk to me. Am I tweaking? Like, you to let your 17-year-old daughter have her 18-year-old boyfriend living in the house with y'all? So they smashing under your roof? Let me know.
It's important to know this. All this allegedly took place because this young man had posted a firearm on social media. Jesse's dad had confronted him and said he had to bounce.
Bro, dumbass nigga. Dumbass nigga. He not only is he not worried about the police seeing him post a gun on the tube or Instagram, he not worried about the nigga he lived with who he not supposed to have no guns. He not worried about him seeing the gun. So he get confronted and get kicked out and he want to pop the nigga. Like, you, either way, you had to leave the crib. So what you said, if I can't live here, nobody can live here? That's how you felt, nigga?
Man took offense of that and shot Keith Poole twice.
I ain't
causing
jacking
him
it,
to
bro.
collapse and take his last breath. in front of his 3 daughters.
I ain't jacking it, bro. I ain't jacking it, bro. Why the daughters ain't poke this nigga or something? Like, maybe all the daughters was scared, they was young, they ain't have a chance to, but like we a team. Like, you gotta poke this nigga, gang. Like, next shot, like, bro, this nigga popped your pops, bro. And then took your other sister, allegedly.
Now, as mentioned, this young man had fled the scene with his girlfriend. She ended up returning home. He stayed on the run, but eventually he turned himself in.
For you, an 18-year-old now behind bars accused of murder. And we've now learned the man he allegedly shot and killed in Pompano Beach was his girlfriend's father. Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter is joining us live with more details on this one. Bridget?
Christy, investigators say that this teen shot and killed his girlfriend's father over social media posts. The contents of those posts have not been released to us. He has turned himself in to police as of today. On August 19th, investigators found a man named Keith Poole bleeding on a front porch off Northeast 28th Street in Pompano Beach. The 44-year-old was shot twice. 2 days later, the Broward County Sheriff's Office arrested 18-year-old LaJuan Jones Jr. for first-degree murder. Investigators say Jones ran away with his girlfriend after the shooting, and according to the victim's relative, the teen was dating Poole's daughter, who witnessed the shooting. She was later reunited safely with family. BSO says the shooting took place after Poole discovered social media posts by Jones he thought were inappropriate.
Mr. LaJuan Jones?
Judge, I've been advised he's a refusal.
Jones refused to appear before a judge for bond this afternoon. Jones is facing a first-degree murder charge, and he remains in the Broward County Jail. We're live in Pompano Beach. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.
Bridget, thank you.
Y'all know how we like to do it as we wrap the video up. Give love and condolences to the victim. So once again, we would like to say rest in peace to Keith Poole and love and condolences to his family. It's an unfortunate situation. It makes you wonder, did this young man feel too entitled? I tried to find the details of how his parents lost their life and when this took place, but I fell short, unfortunately, fam. Nonetheless,
Bro, man, this dude was a good dude, bro.
a young
Look at
man,
dude, bro. Dude was, I mean, he an older dude. He still was rapping, but he clearly had a source of income. He clearly had a source of income because he was able to take care of his 3 daughters, have them in a stable home where he able to take in another kid. You know what I'm saying? So he clearly was doing his thing as a father, as a black man, period. He was into music. His music career ain't blow up yet, but he probably just loved doing it. That's why he kept on doing it, even though he got a stable income and making money. Clearly, like I said, he looked like he was doing his thing. Like, seemed like a good dad to me. You feel me? I ain't even have a dad. So a dad that's willing to have 3 kids, it sounds like solo, and then also invite another kid in and bring them in, like, he seemed like a good dude to me, bro. How I feel about the situation, like, I feel sad for the dad, like, rest in peace to the dad, condolences to the family, but I feel indifferent about the situation because I came into the video after reading the title and said, bro, I'm never letting my daughter's my daughter's boyfriend move in with me. Why would, like, what? What? Like, hell nah, bro. I ain't doing that. So I feel like in my mind, even though I don't know why I wouldn't do it, to me, it's just morally I wouldn't feel right. But this is something that can happen, bro. This is something that can happen. That nigga start cock swinging, and y'all niggas is having a big cock competition in the living room about who's the man of the house. And this is a nigga you let in. This is your daughter boyfriend. You should never even have to get like that with this little nigga. You feel me? But I'm going, bros. Let me know what y'all think about the video in the comments, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. As always, man, y'all know y'all my hearts. That's a fact. I'm going, though, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Subscribe. Like the video up for me. You heard?